Hello, this is devjolt here, and the topic of today's video, 3 ways to include superscript in a Python string. Now, first of all, before we look at that, I want to look at why. Why on earth would you want to do such a thing? Well, let me show you a project I'm working on right this very moment. So here it is, exam question generator, and this is something that I'm developing as a revision resource, and I've come to recognize the more time that I've spent doing things like maths for this generator and physics, actually being able to do superscript is pretty darn useful. And the thing is that in order to be able to pass this superscript in to your HTML, you kind of need to get it that way in Python first, unless you want to do all kinds of things like setting up complex templates, which I really didn't want to do. And you can see most of the modules within this particular kind of page use some kind of superscript. Even the where's it gone? Even the these are all just random, so I haven't got any control over this. Even this one right here, which I'm hoping to, it's not going to come up now because it's all random. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, you get the idea. There is lots and lots of superscript that goes on that I need to use, and so I've kind of picked up 3 different ways to do it. If I just show you particles and radiation, this module here too, you can see protons and neutrons. Obviously, there's superscript going on here as well. So that's the reason. That's why I find superscript quite useful to use. And I'm going to show you 3 different ways today, hopefully, of actually implementing that and using it. Now, the first way is probably the most complicated way. If I just get, where have I gone? There we go. Let's get this up here. I say complicated, but it's actually not that complicated. It's not that bad. The first way, though, is this. So you can access some superscript characters here like this. So if I just, for example, go CHR bracket and then add a number in here, any number, you'll see that we actually end up displaying some kind of non-standard character. That happens to display a Unicode character right there. So let's see if we can get another one. So let's, oops, what's going on here? Let me click. For some reason, it's not letting me do things on here. Why? There we go. Okay, right. CHR. Let's add in. There we go. And you can see you can get some non-standard characters by doing this. And it's possible to get superscript 2, superscript 3 for use with cubed and squared just by doing that. I'm not sure exactly what the character is, but in order to find out, we can go like this. Let's go new file. Let's save it as, I think I might already have a similar file saved. Let's just save it to the desktop and we'll save it as things. And if I just go like this, for I in range, let's say 1000 should be enough, print, and let's go ahead and print I for ourselves here. Let's print I. And then we're going to print CHR I as well, and we should be able to find a few superscript strings here. There we go. Off we go. Oh, didn't like that. For I in range 1000. Why didn't it like that? Is there a space there? I in range 1000. For some reason, it doesn't like something I've done here. Oh, for I in range. There we go. For I in range 1000. There we go. F string expecting. Oh, and I didn't close the F string. Did I not? Or what did I do? What did I do? There we go. There's another bracket. And off we go. There we go. Now, we should be able to find some superscript somewhere here, somewhere within this massive, great long list that we're printing out here. There should be some superscript in here somewhere. So let's, oh, there we go. Still going, 1000, fantastic. Let's have a little look. Well, we can see some like small superscript characters here. And so you can see you can access some by using Python's character function. I was hoping to find a number 2 somewhere. It's somewhere. There's number 2 and number 3 somewhere around where all the mathematical things are. See if we can find that. Anyway, this is your first way, and if you just Google, there you go. There's a 0, there's a 2, there's a 3, there's a 1 there too. There's another 0, and so there are a few of these characters there that you can use, which is absolutely fantastic. And you know, you can, if that's all you want, a 1, 2, and a 3, then you know that's fine. You can have that. But there is also another way to do that, and that's using Unicode. So if I just go ahead right here, let's just print this for you. Now, Python 3 by default, straight out the box, uses Unicode. And so if I just do an escape character, U, and then the Unicode code, if you like, for a 0, I'm pretty sure this is a 0, is this. So if I just save this and then run it, you can see, oh no, it's not a 0, sorry, it's a 1. There you go. So right down at the bottom of the screen here, I've got a little number 1. And that is actually and that is in fact a superscript 1, which is fantastic. I can go ahead and close this window behind because it's getting in the way now. There you go, so I've got my superscript 1. And just to prove that it's in fact superscript, I'm going to go ahead and add a normal 1 right next to it, run it again, and there you can see the difference. There's big, and there's the smaller superscript above it. And using Unicode, you can actually get all of the other characters as well, numbers, I mean. And so I'm just going to show you the numbers because that's kind of what I've been using. I'm going to print, let's paste a bunch more of these in there, there we go. We got B2, B3, and then by the time we get up to number 4, it wants a slightly different code, 2074, and then we've got 2075, and then 20, I'm not going to bore you with all of these, but 2076, etc., all the way up to 209, which is your number 9. So if I go and run this now, you'll be able to see that we've in fact got all of our superscript numbers there, and we can go all the way up to 10 if we want to, which is great. Now, that's all well and good, but there's actually a way that's even easier than that, that's even simpler. And this is what I've been using. This is the solution that I've come to start using in my programming now, and I need it. So, and you do this using Python's translate function. So if I just show you this, so let's call it, because we're making it super, we're going to call it sup, and there we go. So string.maketrans. And then what we can do is everything that we want to be able to write in superscript, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that'll do the job right there. The first argument, that's the first argument we're going to pass in. The second argument that we're going to pass in is, should in fact be the superscript characters. Now I'm actually going to have to go and grab those from somewhere because I actually have them in some code that's online. So Python.
I can learn
Anywhere. Good heavens above, what was that? I've got no idea what that was. And I'm not logged into here, so I might not actually be able to get this code, which is a bit of a pain. All right, let's just. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to steal it from here because I've already got this. So, and we need this as a string as well. So we've got 1. And 2, and 3. Do you know what? Since this is going to take so long, I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that will pretty much do the job. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and let's close that off. Let's not bother. It'll just take too long. There we go. Is that? Oh, need another bracket. There we go. I added a bracket there that I didn't need, which was a shame. There we go. So we've got atom. Oh, we're not going to have atom though. And now, how about we have a string with some of this in? So let's just have, let's call it stuff equals 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll include some other stuff in there as well. So we'll just include some other random characters just so you can see. There we go. And then what are we going to do? Let's call this supered. And what we're going to do here is we're going to have stuff is what we're going to be. So we're going to be supering the 1, 2, 3, and 4 from stuff. Translate, and then sup, because that's what we've called this kind of procedure up here. and then we can print that. So let's print now supered and see how that goes, as long as there's no problems. And I should be able to just show you this now. I'm going to make that smaller so it's visible. And go to scroll down a little bit. And there we go. And so as you can see there, we've actually got the random text that I've put in, but then the stuff that I've said I want supered is now supered. And there is nothing at all stopping you from doing this with the entire alphabet. Say, for example, you could get the Unicode and do that with the entire alphabet. So they are the 3 methods I have to do that to your text, and I hope that's useful. If it's not, then I'm sorry, it's not useful. Go and see my Nerf YouTube channel and you'll see some stuff that maybe is useful. Thanks very much for watching. This is devjolt signing off.